Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And there are just four teams remaining in the NFL playoffs. It's time for my weekly picks against the spread. Of course, a lot less games. There are just two going on, both taking place on Sunday. Let's take a look. We see during the regular season, I went 11 games over 500. Postseason, game under. I mean, that Houston Texans game, they kind of blew it. Um, Kicking woes and then kicking woes as well. Well, yeah, if they didn't get that field goal blocked, they would have covered. And the Eagles, Jake Elliott missed couple extra points. That was actually a push, a tie. But it's just the way the cookie crumbles somewhat. Of course, when there's just four teams remaining, the games are not going to be easy. Last year, I actually finished over 30 games over 500 in the regular season, 8-5 in the playoffs. Let's see how I could finish up. Of course, just the Super Bowl after these conference championship games. So here are my conference championship picks against the spread. So we got NFC Championship Sunday, 3 p.m. Um, there's a question as to whether Jalen Hurts is a bit compromised. Of course, we saw him limping on the field to end the game last week, but the way they're running the ball, Saquon Barkley, the Washington Commanders do not have one of the better run defenses, and that's something that Saquon and the team should be able to capitalize on, although a not less than 100% Jalen Hurts would affect his ability to run the ball. We saw where they didn't really run the tush push because of the injury. But nonetheless, the Eagles' defense, especially their secondary, a lot of young guys, Quinyon Marshall, Cooper DeJean, outstanding rookie seasons. Jaden Daniels looking to be the first quarterback as a rookie to make the Super Bowl, to start in the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, I think he's going to fall one game short. I got the Eagles. I've been taking them almost religiously for the past, I don't know, 2 months or so. Most of the time they've been winning. Of course, last week they were also favored by 6, ended up winning by 6. Again, thanks Jake Elliott. But yeah, anyhow, yes, I got the Eagles, and then this game here, Bills underdog by 2.5 at the Chiefs. Of course, the Chiefs are attempting to become the first team in the Super Bowl era to three-peat. They just seem unbeatable. Patrick Mahomes really trying to chase Tom Brady's 7 Super Bowls, looking for his fourth before the age of 30. Meanwhile, it was just last week that I picked the Bills over the Ravens. That very difficult game to pick, was almost a pick 'em. Largely because I just have that feeling that Josh Allen is due. And I said in the video, I could have said the same thing about Lamar Jackson being due. I mean, Jackson's probably going to win his third MVP. I mean, due to the fact that he was named first team All Pro over Josh Allen, who, of course, is the other main MVP candidate. But the bugaboo, of course, for the Bills in the playoffs has been the Chiefs. We know that 13 seconds where they let the Chiefs drive down the field after Josh Allen had an incredible game. Bills have had their number in the regular season. Of course, those games aren't as meaningful as the postseason. I just really believe that Josh Allen and the team are going to come through. Now, Taylor Rapp is out for the game. That definitely hurts the Bills' secondary. But the Bills' defense has been playing better of late, other than that Detroit Lions game, however many weeks ago that was. Matt Milano, once since he's returned to the lineup, definitely has been a boon for their defense. James Cook, not exactly the greatest game last week, but against the Ravens, but he is definitely someone that the Bills are counting on because they're not a one-dimensional team. Of course, Josh Allen also does a lot of damage with his feet. The Chiefs might have a slightly better defense, but I think the Bills have a little bit of a better offense. You could even see in the points per game. Bills have definitely averaged more points per game throughout the season. Chiefs, of course, so many close games, won them all except that Bills game in the regular season. So I'm going to take the Bills to cover and win the game. So, yes, I'm predicting an Eagles versus Bills Super Bowl. Now, I know some of you might be watching this and, thinking, oh, the refs aren't going to allow the Chiefs to lose. We've heard a lot of that. Maybe that's another video for another day. But we'll see what happens. I got the Bills winning. Of course, you can't say that with the utmost confidence because they are playing Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, and the Kansas City Chiefs. But let me know in the comments if you agree, if you disagree with my picks. Who are your Super Bowl participants? Who do you think will win these games? As I mentioned, the Commanders Eagles are at 3 o'clock Eastern Time on Fox, and then the Bills Chiefs Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. Hoping for two competitive games. I mean, yeah, I would like my picks to hit, but it's more important to me to be fully entertained. Some of the postseason games have been entertaining, others have been blowouts. So we'll see what we get. And then, of course, in 2 weeks after Sunday, we will have our Super Bowl. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.